This is Boxing Tickets NI in association with Violent Gentlemen. And it seems like when a bus leaves, another one fairly comes along. We only had you on, Callum, the other week. And we thought it'd be rude to do fight week interviews and obviously not get you included. So we have you back on again. Probably viewers are probably glad, we don't have a lot to speak about this evening because we've spoke so much. But how are you feeling?
Feeling good. Just can't wait to get in there now.
And it's pretty much, I think I was sort of saying before we started, it's probably feeling like a second debut to you as well. So, you've been out of boxing more than you've been in pro boxing. So, in a way, probably Stephen O'Rourke's probably going to have to show you how to lace your gloves up on Friday night.
I know. It's been too long. It's going to be a wee bit weird putting on the small gloves. It'll feel like the first time again. It's been that long. So, I'm just looking forward to getting back in doing the business. Can't wait.
Definitely is. And I know you were up at the public workout yesterday. I think you were hiding from us after calling us out a few weeks ago. That obviously you didn't want to give on the site, but you're up obviously taking a bit of it in yesterday. Was it sort of a bit sort of raw for you in a way that you were there, knowing you're on the card, but you couldn't get in the ring to show people what you have?
No, I was just happy to get up and see everything. It's good to get the whole buzz back, the fight week buzz, the public workouts and everything. I think everyone was supposed to do it, but then obviously with COVID restrictions, I think it was only the title fights then. So it was good to get up and back seeing everybody, people that I haven't seen in 18 months since the last show. So it's good to see them again, get chatting to them.
Definitely is. And I'm sure it was sort of giving you the buzz, sort of seeing people back. And let's face it, it's probably the best card we've had. I would say probably 3 years, probably since probably the Frampton Jackson card probably was a decent card, and probably before then. But it's big time boxing back in Belfast, and obviously you return after 18 months out of the ring as well. It's you probably couldn't ask for, if somebody had said to you beforehand, do you want 18 months of the ring, but you'll fight in the Fela in front of 8,000 people, you go, aye, why not?
I know, that's true. It's probably, it was hard at the time. It was very frustrating because I was training away and I wasn't, you seen boys get fight dates and stuff, and then I wasn't. But it sort of, could be a blessing in disguise because I've been able to work on things that I probably wouldn't have got the chance to work on because it would have been back-to-back fight camps. Do you know what I mean? You wouldn't have got the chance to build that strength. You wouldn't get the chance to work on just the stuff that you wanted to work on.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be a blessing in disguise, but hopefully we'll see that on Friday night.
Callum Bradley Mark II coming, because obviously you've linked up with, as I say, Stephen down in Dublin with your brother now as well, and if the pandemic sort of hadn't happened, you may not have made that move, so things happen for a reason sometimes, and
Exactly.
From all accounts of what your brother's been saying, everything else, he's been really, really impressed, so I guess it's just you getting on and deliver now and show him the improvements you've made.
Yeah, definitely. Well, like I said, everything happens for a reason, and the pandemic happened, so we sort of just took a back step, was doing my own training away, and I knew since the start of my career I had to get into a professional gym, but I just didn't know where. And then Tiernan obviously was down in Dublin. I've been seeing him lost all that weight, and then seeing him sparring, and he's improved massively under Stephen. So I was down doing a bit of training down there, and then we went out to Spain together because you can have great coaches, but you might not have a good relationship. Do you know what I mean? I may not like them. You know what I mean? It's just the way we are. But we went out to Spain together for Tiernan's fight, and done a couple of training sessions, and we just gelled just like that there. So it was good. It's good link up so far.
Definitely is, and obviously your initial opponent, it's probably nearly a bit of a sort of regret, and obviously Brett Fido obviously stopping Tyrone McCullough and being out of the action for 18 months to then come back. They obviously deal with Brett Fido and obviously get revenge for Tyrone. Give yourself a good boosting rank for obviously him then to be pulled from the card. So did you feel a bit of dejection sort of from him pulling out?
No, not really. It's just obviously it would have been great. He's come off 2 big ones, I think, there now against the boy in his debut, and obviously knocking out Tyrone. So it would have looked good in my behalf coming out and beating him then. So, but these things happen. You know what I mean? We've got a new opponent now, so we just have to go and do the same job.
Yep, and your opponent's Romanian Stefan Nicolai. 3 wins, 25 defeats, 1 draw. Do you know much of him? Obviously, you probably leave sort of looking at the opponents and things like that down to Stephen and just focusing yourself. But I'm sure you sort of cast your eye over some of the fighters he's fought and things like that?
Yeah, we've been watching him on YouTube. Obviously, he's a typical tough journeyman. He's a wee bit dangerous. He throws some wild shots. I think Eric Donovan fought him 4 years ago. Eric Donovan stopped him in the second round, but obviously he's improved. He's improved since then. It was 4 years ago, so we won't be taking him for granted anyway. Do you know what I mean? It's professional boxing, like you seen with Tyrone's fight a couple of months ago now. Anything can happen. You know, one punch can change the fight. So I'll be on my A game anyway.
And obviously, you know, when you know the opponent, you know, it doesn't take long to look over and see that he's been stopped by body shots and stuff like that. You're 4-0 with no stoppages. After 18 months of the ring, would you rather have the rounds, or if the stoppage come, you would just go looking for it?
If the stoppage come, I'd definitely come looking for it. It'd be good to come back with a bang, get the stoppage. I've been working on my power, so hopefully I would like to show that on the night. But the main thing is obviously getting the win.
Definitely. And I'm guessing obviously it would probably be a bittersweet moment. Obviously you come back, Callum Bradley version 2.0, get your first stoppage. Then it's sort of, you can sort of relax more knowing that you can actually hurt them to a degree that they don't get back up.
Exactly.
And then probably get yourself back in the next available card then again and keep trucking on.
Definitely. Hopefully that'll be the plan. That'll be a great outcome if you went in there and got the stoppage.
And obviously I think the last time we spoke to you, you were getting your fifth fight before Tiernan got his fifth fight. Your fifth fight's been announced now. Tiernan's got his fifth fight announced. There's definitely a bit of brotherly rivalry there.
I think he's copying me, is he?
I think he is.
He's out in he's out in Belgium at the end of the month with Victor Rabe. It's actually a very good card. I think there's a couple of title fights, like a WBC silver and stuff like that there. So it's a good card he's on as well.
It definitely is. And I guess obviously once you get this fight out of the way, you'll be strictly Jamie saying, give him a sixth fight. Tiernan's going to get another fight here. You know, it's just
I need to put it on.
It's keeping up appearances and keeping ahead. You know, you were the one to make your pro debut first, and the feel in 2019 was probably the start of Tiernan obviously making his inward turn back. So he can sort of be thankful. I know he's in your corner on Friday night as well, so he could be thankful the fact that 10,000 people in Falls Park give him that sort of ambition and drive to get back into again. And he'll probably look at, you know, if you had a picture of him from 2019 to 2021, you would go, that's not Tiernan.
I know, completely different person. So it is.
Has he got the haircut yet?
He's got a cut. He got a cut short there 2 weeks ago, I think it was.
Did he get the fat Ronaldo done, did he?
No, he's getting that done for his fight, I think.
Because I know he was doing all these different looks, and I was looking at some of them and going, do you pick the worst one as possible there? But sure, it's a bit of crack.
I mean, he looked like a right tube if he gets beat to that haircut, though, wouldn't he?
With a fat Ronaldo.
But he doesn't care. Like, he could come one day, you'd say he turned and he'd be bald, and then a couple of weeks later, he have long hair and a beard. He just doesn't care.
So you're not going to copy him and sort of do a new hairstyle yourself?
No, I think I've got this hairstyle since I was 10 years old. Same hairstyle. He's just changes all the time.
Are you bringing your Mr. Miyagi headband back for Friday night?
No, I haven't got that this time.
Something different coming in.
I still might. I'm still thinking about it. I don't know yet.
Maybe come dressed as Karate Kid or one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or something like that.
Oh, what?
But we always wanted to keep it short and sweet, obviously, with you this evening, because we obviously know you're getting very close to fight. You know, three days from now, you'll obviously have made your fifth appearance in the ring as a pro, and you'll have your fifth pro one as well. So, and I know making weight and things like that don't want to get you moody. You're not normally a moody person in any way. No. But we know obviously making weight and things like that, you want to keep your focus on and keep relaxed. But look, obviously it's great getting another catch up with you again. Obviously we want to thank you on air as well for taking over Instagram last week as well.
No bother, enjoyed it.
Good that obviously people were able to get a bit of insight into what you do on a daily basis. I'm sure we'll obviously get a good chat with you on Thursday. And hopefully whatever happens on Thursday, there's no obviously more call-outs moving forward.
I know, hopefully not.
But look, we'll catch up with you on Thursday at the weigh-in, Callum. And obviously all the very best for your fight on Friday night.
Appreciate all your support, good man.
100%, Callum. Cheers, take care.
Cheers.
Thanks, bye-bye.
Bye.